Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a safe and relaxing Memorial Day weekend. It is, all things considered, there wasn't a ton of activity going on. We had a shooting where someone lost their life, and we had one where no one was injured, but we had a lot of people in and around the Grand Strand area, and I didn't hear any motor vehicle accidents, and it's my understanding just that shooting. Obviously, any loss of life is a terrible situation, but it wasn't as bad as some as we've seen in the past. So now it's on to summer, and that's sort of the official kickoff for summer. We are in court again this week, even though it's a short week in Horry. They're starting with an attempted murder case today, and it should take about 2 days. So we're thinking Tuesday and Wednesday, and probably closing statements on Thursday. Last week, before the Memorial Day weekend, we had some pleas that took place in Georgetown. Dylan Bagnall is down there and doing a fantastic job with the staff that we have had in Georgetown, had in place for a while. One of the cases that came up last week was Thomas Jermaine Blake, 37, of Georgetown. He was charged with an armed robbery, and this would have taken place at a local grocery store. Anytime you commit an armed robbery, that is presenting a weapon. It doesn't necessarily have to be a gun, but any weapon and demanding money. And there's also a part of that you take something as part of the robbery. Otherwise, it would be an attempted armed robbery. But this was an armed robbery where Blake brandished a handgun and left the grocery store with a substantial amount of cash. He was apprehended and has now pled guilty. He received 18 years on that, and he will have to serve at least 85% of that 18 years before he would be eligible for parole. In armed robbery cases, the mandatory minimum is 10 years and the maximum is 30 years. So 18 years, he will probably serve about 16 of them, a little bit more than 16 before he comes up for parole. And at 37, that would put him into his 50s. So great work by the Georgetown County and City Police in Georgetown, and the Sheriff's Office, and great work by Keith Powell and Robert Woodruff in our office for getting this case completed. I hope that you'll have a great short week. Stay safe, and always we are going to see a tremendous pickup. It sounds crazy, but for the rest of the summer, we're going to have a lot more traffic on the road. So be very cautious as you give yourself extra time to get to where you're going, and just look out for yourself and for each other. Hope you have a great week.